Hello and welcome to a Levi Trumbull Exclusive. Today we will be bringing you non-graphic images from the 2018 Capital Gazette shooting. To my knowledge, the images that you are about to see have never been publicly released in any format. That is, up until today. If you will recall, the 2018 Capital Gazette attack was carried out by Jarrod Ramos, who at the time stormed into the Capital Gazette and shot 5 people dead. This is one of Maryland's most well-known mass shootings. It's believed that he carried out this incident because Ramos was upset with the fact that the Capital Gazette was publishing articles about prior criminal convictions. These records that I have that I am going to share with you today were obtained through the Maryland Judiciary Record Search Kiosk. And as I have stated before, these images are non-graphic and, yet again, have never been released to the public up until today. We first want to take you to images from inside the Capital Gazette newspaper building prior to when the shooting had started. You will notice that some of the victims are present in the photographs. We then see, at 2:33 p.m., the perpetrator, Jarrod Ramos, shoot out the front glass doors of the Capital Gazette newspaper utilizing a 12-gauge Mossberg 500 pump-action shotgun. At this point, it appears that the shooting is in full progress, and the staff of the Capital Gazette are running for their lives. From here is where we start to see images that demonstrate just how much of a nightmare this situation truly was. We see blood and shattered glass all over the carpet. We also see blood splatter on desks and filing cabinets. Here we have images of displaced shotgun shells from the firearm. We see a trash can that allegedly one of the victims tried to use to defend herself. We see the shotgun which was used by Ramos during the time of the shooting. These are the safety goggles that Ramos was wearing. Here you can clearly see bullet holes from the shotgun in which Ramos was firing. Then, shortly thereafter, police from the Anne Arundel County Police Department arrived on the scene and started to rescue survivors, hauling them away on their backs. Subsequently, police discovered Ramos, who was hiding under a desk. They apprehended him and took him away. From here, Jarrod Ramos is taken into custody and questioned by investigators. Also at this time, investigators start to document all of the evidentiary materials which were left at the scene of the crime. This includes his safety goggles, his shoes, and even his pants. Investigators were also meticulous to ensure that the wounds from the surviving victims were well documented with photographic means. Investigators were also sure to raid Ramos's dwelling for the purpose of locating items in which they could try to use against him during the course of trial. Jarrod Ramos was indicted on 23 counts by Anne Arundel County prosecutors in July 2018. Ramos was charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of attempted first-degree murder, 6 counts of first-degree assault, and 11 counts of using a firearm in the commission of a felony or violent crime. In August of 2018, Ramos pleaded not guilty to all charges. On April 29, 2019, Ramos entered a plea of not guilty and not criminally responsible, and the judge ordered that he be evaluated by the Department of Health and Mental Hygiene. At a pre-trial hearing held on October 21, 2019, the judge ruled that based on the health department's report, Ramos is legally sane and can be held criminally responsible for his actions, and his pending trial should proceed. The following week, Ramos pleaded guilty but not responsible by reason of insanity to all 23 counts. Since he pleaded not criminally responsible, the remaining legal issue was whether Ramos is legally responsible for the multiple murders. At a 2-week trial, 6 survivors of the shooting gave evidence, and expert witnesses on both sides gave their testimony. In July of 2021, the jury found Ramos criminally responsible, rejecting Ramos's insanity defense and determining that he committed the killings while mentally competent and capable of conforming his actions to the law. On September 28, 2021, Ramos was sentenced to 5 life terms plus 345 years in prison.